Welcome to PROTRUCKSPLUS.com. Matt Hicks here, bringing you one of the sweetest trucks. Old man truck, 2004 Chevy Silverado, Duramax, 4-wheel drive with an ALLISON 5-speed automatic transmission. As clean as you're going to find. Old man owned too. Not a panel of repaint on this thing. It's all factory. You know, we didn't even detail it. This is just how we got it in. Came right out of his garage. Gentleman purchased it to hopefully someday tow a fifth wheel. And you know something? Unfortunately, his health has failed him, and he won't be going anywhere in this thing. So we got it. We're selling it. Just take a look at this thing. I mean, it is absolutely probably one of the nicest ones I have ever seen. It's a beautiful color on it. Look how straight the gate is on it. Old man owned. They take care of their stuff. He's been running Shell Rotella oil in it. I want to show you how straight this bed is. It's got a linex liner in it. Just as clean as it could be. Truck's out of Virginia. He drove it out here to his son's house to come live out here with him. And I got to tell you, don't be worried about any rust. This truck doesn't have any. Look at the bed's never been drilled. There's no gooseneck hitch. It's what you're looking for. The wheel wells, they're not smashed in. They're not caved in. This truck has just been gently used. It's what I like to refer to as a grocery getter. And when it comes to the inside of the truck, it's just as clean, non-smoker. Headliner's not all janked up. You can tell it's clean. It's got a nice little aftermarket Alpine radio. These radios, factory radios, they don't last forever. And you know what? It's kind of nice when somebody does a nice little upgrade on them. But he didn't stop there. Very nicely done. Got a couple of crossovers there. We got an Alpine amp, a small one. There's no subwoofer boxes. Here's a nice Alpine XM satellite radio. That's real helpful when he's coming cross country. And like I said, the paint, it's just beautiful. Not all these trucks are created equal. Some of these trucks get some real hard use. Other ones, you know what? They're like this. Hardly been used at all. Not too many miles, only 130 on it, and you know something? These things are built to go a lifetime. I'm going to put the windows up here and get ready to take you for a little drive. We got dual climate control. There's that Alpine radio. Non-smoker. Got some additional cup holders. Center rest comes down for your convenience. It's not broken. It's in good shape. There's a couple crumbs in there. Like I said, we didn't even detail this car. Power windows and locks. It's got the nice big telescoping mirrors. I'll put the blinkers on with the lights all in them. And look how those things can just shrink in for you or extend out when you want to pull that big fifth wheel. 4-wheel drive. Fog lamps. Cruise control. There's no idiot lights on except for the blinker. And now it's off. There's no check engine lights. Nothing janky. 6-passenger capability in this truck, so you can get next to kin in, and it's not going to be an issue. I'm going to run it up the road here so you can really see what it is we're talking about. Let me turn the radio off here. You can really hear just how quiet. It's got a big train coming in right now. I'm going to shut up here. I'm going to step down on this thing, let this truck sell itself. Then I'm going to hit the brakes real hard so you can see with the camera right on the wheel what's going on here. Shifting on time. Okay, get ready for the brakes. Hopefully we don't hit the train. ABS is perfectly engaging. Look, we're right in the center of the road where we started. Didn't run somebody over or end up on the curb. Front end's tight on this truck. This truck It's probably one of the best running Duramaxes. I mean, most of them run real good, but I got to tell you, if I had to say that one was going to rise to the top or was the cream of the crop, I'd say this is definitely a possibility here. We're at our portion of the drive we like to refer to as the beauty drive, where you can see just how beautiful you would look driving this car. Maybe your wife, maybe a girlfriend. Maybe you want to send your daughter off to college. She's at equestrian, into equestrians. Maybe you got a big sand rail you want to put behind it, or a fifth wheel. I don't know. All I know is this truck's got a lot of life left in it, and if you'd like to avoid a $50,000, $60,000 bill, or a $1,000 monthly payment, or a $750 month lease payment just to rent a truck, you can buy this truck for the amount that it would cost you to own for a few years, buying a new one, and own it outright, not have your payments anymore. Or hey, maybe you can just write a check for the whole thing, be done with it. And I got to tell you, this runs on the older system, so you can run both types of diesel in it. It's not the ultra low sulfur, doesn't have a lot of smog equipment on it. It does have a cat, but hey, you know what? They all do. 925-449-4747, that's our phone number, and our building's right here at 4546 Contractor Place. We run a real low overhead shop here, and we look forward to your phone calls. If there's something we can do for you, just let us know. I do want to just take 1 minute here, show you the motor. I want to show you how smooth it runs, and then I also want to show you the underside of this truck, because it's as dry as a desert. And it's a big problem if you buy one of these things and it's juicy on the bottom. Diesel motors, when they get oil leaks, they never get any better, they only get worse. And the cost to fix them, it's not worth fixing. But you can see this motor, you can just see how smoothly she's running here. I want to show you the other side of the truck here that you may or may not have seen. Then I want to show underneath real quick so you can take a look how dry the truck is. Show you under the front here too.